I think we're in the least level spot. Are you concerned about leveling your travel trailer for the first time or just looking for ways to improve how you level your travel trailer? Stick around because in this video, we're going to give you 6 tips to make leveling your trailer faster and easier.
Leveling a travel trailer front to back only requires adjustment of the tongue jack, but leveling side to side may require additional manipulation and must be done first. Let's dive in.
First, communication is key between you and your co-pilot. So use a cell phone if you have a signal, and if you don't have a signal, then use walkie-talkies. But most importantly, above and beyond that, have definitive hand signals that you both agree upon before getting started.
Definitely not that one. No. These are the hand signals that we have agreed on and we use. For just backing up and going straight back, I do this. When he's getting closer to a spot to back up on, I start closing in on the space between my hands. And when we've gotten completely there, I do this to stop. If he needs to move over to one side and just backing up, I do one side here or the other side, like that. So we're gonna maneuver a little bit.
We're gonna maneuver. And secondly, don't be afraid to maneuver around your site to find the most level spot. We also live in this thing and we travel all over the country full time. So we are moving and leveling this thing at least every 10 days and sometimes more often. So check out some of our other video content that shows all of our crazy adventures and, believe it or not, leveling this thing. Another tip, if you are facing uphill and you have chocks like this, these roll like leveling chocks, I believe they're Anderson. Remember that Scooby-Doo episode where I think Shaggy and Scooby are in a camper and it goes flying down the hill backwards? If you're in that situation, you want to roll back onto them. Why? Because it sort of puts a chock. It stops you from going any further backwards. And it releases the tension on your tongue jack. Let's reverse that last tip. And if your front of the travel trailer is facing downhill, then you're going to pull forward onto the Anderson leveling blocks. So instead of putting them this way, with the back on this side, you're gonna put the back to the front here, and you're gonna roll up on them. So and come up that way. That way, same situation in reverse, it's gonna prevent the rig from wanting to go forward down that hill. So when you're thinking about not just leveling your rig, think about the amount of pressure that you're putting on your tongue jack. The less pressure going forward or backward on that tongue jack, the better. And by leveling and preventing that at the same time, you solve a lot of problems. If you're on soft ground, consider digging a trough under the wheels on the high side instead of elevating the wheels on the low side. This is something that we did on occasion boondocking.
Yeah, we did. It worked well.
Out in the desert here, in sandy terrain anyway, so this is, sometimes it's easier just to do this than to come up on your levelers.
And then sometimes coming up on your levelers is still not enough, so that's why we tried this.
Please note that our Outdoors RV has bubble levels on it. If your travel trailer doesn't have these, you can use an inexpensive level placed on the back bumper or inside.
Got our levelers under there. Our trench helped on that side. And we are level.
When you're uncoupling or detaching, unhitching, call it what you want, and you are not level, it really can help to throw the truck into neutral and sort of release that tension, then immediately put the brake back on, and then uncouple. So, hard to smile after your truck just got hammered by a log and dented the hood.
Oh, poor trucky. Poor guy.
Day 2. We're on the passenger side. Check this out. We use these on super soft ground, and look how much they have sunk. On hard packed ground, not an issue. These Anderson leveling blocks work phenomenally well. But under the circumstances of where we are, if we dug the trough on the driver's side even deeper, then all of this problem would have been solved. But I would not have been able to demonstrate what happens on soft ground. So again, a deep trough on whatever side is too high solves your problem. And it's really not hard on soft ground. Otherwise, you're using these anyway. Let's summarize everything we've gone over so far in leveling your RV. First, if you don't have cell phone reception or you don't have walkie-talkies, make sure you have definitive hand signals that both you and your co-pilot agree upon. It makes a huge difference. You need to have those before you ever get started.
And remember, frustration and yelling helps no one. It definitely doesn't help your driver.
Secondly, don't be afraid to maneuver around your site to find the most level spot. And third, if the front of your trailer is facing uphill, you're going to back on to your Anderson levelers. Fourth thing, if the front of your trailer is facing downhill, you're going to roll forward onto your levelers. And the fifth thing, if you're on soft ground, sometimes it's easier just to dig a trough on the opposite side that needs to be raised up. So in other words, you're going to lower the other side instead. And you'd be surprised. You don't need a very deep trough to actually drop your trailer down. And lastly, which I think is a bonus tip, put your vehicle in neutral before you uncouple the hitch. Put it back in park, put the brake on, and you release the tension. Is that a bee on my forehead?
He's floating over your hair.
Hello.
Oh, he's in your neck. Okay.
Yeah, go away. I forgot. And if I get hit with an acorn while I'm shooting this video, you'll know why. Hear that? Oh man.